Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn about the basic structure of the human eye. Human eye, we can say it is as like a globe, but it is not a complete sphere. We can call it as an oblate sphere. That is, it consists of two spheres. One is the smaller sphere and one is the larger sphere, and the anterior-most part of the smaller sphere is known as cornea, and the posterior, this one is known as the sclera. Our eye is located in the orbit. In this form, the muscles are attached on the outside extraocular muscles. This one are the extraocular muscles that are attached on the outer surface of the eyeball. Now, the various diagram we see in various textbooks are the sagittal section of this eyeball, and it looks like this. We see from inside, that is, the parts we see is present circumferentially in this sphere. See again in this picture, we can know that the eye is cut in the sagittal section. Now let us know about the various coats of the eyeball. We have three coats of the eyeball. That is, first one is the fibrous layer, then the vascular layer, and then the neural layer. The gray one that we see here, the gray one that we see here is the a fibrous coat that consists of anterior part cornea, this one is the cornea, and the posterior part, that is the sclera, this one is the sclera. Anterior cornea is a translucent part and the posterior sclera is an opaque part. Now the vascular layer, the red one that we see here, the red one, that is our vascular layer, and it consists of three parts. First one is the iris that we see, then is the ciliary body, and then it is the choroid. Third, we see in the yellow color is our retina, that is this one. This is our neural layer. In this picture, we can see it again. Outer layer, this one is the cornea, this one is the sclera, then the middle layer, this one is the iris, ciliary body, and the choroid, and this one is our retina. This one is our retina. This one is the optic nerve. Now, let's see the various poles and equators of the eyeball. The poles, the anterior pole and the posterior pole. The maximum convexity on the anterior surface and the posterior surface of the eyeball, this point and this point, this one is the anterior pole and this one is the posterior pole, and the line joining this anterior and the posterior pole makes our antero-posterior diameter, which is 24 millimeters. Now we will see what is our equator, the this plane that goes, this plane that we can see here, this is our equator. This, and now what is our transverse diameter? This horizontal diameter, this from left to right side, this is our transverse diameter, and the from upwards to downward, this is our vertical diameter. Now let's see what are the different segments and the chambers of the eyeball. Our eye is divided into two segments, anterior and the posterior segment. Now in the anterior segment we have two chambers, anterior chamber and the posterior chamber. Now let's first see what is anterior segment and the posterior segment. The part anterior to the lens, the part anterior to our lens is our anterior. This part is our anterior segment, and the remaining part is our posterior segment. Now the anterior segment is divided into two parts, anterior chamber and the posterior chamber. Now see how is it divided. Let us see that. So in this picture we can see the part anterior to the iris, this one. This part is our anterior chamber and this part is our posterior chamber. So our anterior chamber is bounded in front by the posterior surface of the cornea and by the anterior surface of the iris and the crystalline lens, and and our posterior chamber is bounded in front by the posterior surface of the iris, ciliary body, and the anterior surface of the crystalline lens. This one is our posterior segment. Now, what are the different structures that are located in the anterior segment, and what are the different structures that are located in the posterior segment? In the anterior segment, from anterior to posterior, we can see the outermost part is our cornea. This one is our cornea. Cornea is only the transparent membrane that covers our iris part. This one is our cornea, and only in this part is our cornea, and the white part that we see here is our sclera. Now this one is our cornea. Then we have the then here we have our iris. This one is pupil. This one is the crystalline lens, and this one are the suspensory ligaments, or what we call as zonules. This is our ciliary body. This consists of our anterior segment, this parts, and in posterior segment, and in the anterior segment we have the aqueous humor. In this area we have the aqueous humor, which is formed or secreted by the ciliary body. In the posterior segment we have a structure such as the vitreous humor, that is a gel-like structure, the retina, the choroid, and the optic disc. This one is our optic disc. These are the various parts of the eye. See in this. This one is our anterior chamber. This one is our posterior chamber behind the iris, and this one is our cornea. Here we have the Schlemm's canal, through which the aqueous humor is drained out of the eye. This is our ciliary body. This is our retina. This one is our choroid. This one is our sclera. I hope that this is clear to you. Now now let's see what are the different appendages of the eye. This consists of three parts, that is the eyelids. This one are the eyelids. This is the pink one is our conjunctiva. This pink one is our conjunctiva, and the lacrimal apparatus. Now what is exactly conjunctiva? It consists of two parts. First one is the bulbar conjunctiva. The bulbar conjunctiva is the one which lines the outer surface of the sclera. This is our sclera, and which lines here. This one is our conjunctiva, a bulbar conjunctiva, and the conjunctiva which lines the inner surface of the eyelids, the upper and the lower eyelids. It is known as our palpebral conjunctiva, and the point of connection between the bulbar conjunctiva and the palpebral conjunctiva, like this one is our fornix. The part on the upper eyelid is known as upper fornix, and this one is known as our lower fornix. This one is our lower fornix. See, in this video we can see the conjunctiva more clearly. This one, the inner part of the eyelid, is our palpebral conjunctiva, and this which lines the sclera is our bulbar conjunctiva. See in this picture, the inner part of the eyelid is our palpebral conjunctiva, and that over the sclera, this shiny part we see, is our bulbar conjunctiva. Conjunctiva is mainly our mucous membrane, translucent mucous membrane, and this is the limbus, the junction of the cornea and the sclera. This part is the limbus. See in this, the junction between the sclera and the cornea and the sclera is our limbus here. And what is our fornix? Here we can see this part. The pink one is our palpebral conjunctiva, the blue one is our bulbar conjunctiva, and the junction between the two, this one is known as our fornix. This is superior fornix, this is the inferior fornix. See here we can see the limbus, cornea, sclera, and this part is the limbus. What is cornea? See this transparent membrane kind of structure on the front of our iris. This one is our cornea. This is all about the basic structure of the eye. I hope it was useful for you. Thank you for watching this video.